Sit back, relax, and enjoy listening. RK remained lying on the couch for another moment. Not because he wanted to go back to sleep, because for the first time in months, he wasn't waking up with another argument waiting inside his own head. He slowly opened his eyes again. The morning sunlight stretched across the ceiling. A faint smile almost found its way onto his face. Then he caught himself. He let out a quiet breath and slowly sat up. His shoulder protested after another night on the couch. He rolled it once before standing. Out of habit, his eyes drifted toward the bed. It was empty. The smile disappeared. His brows drew together. SV. No answer. He looked toward the bathroom. The door stood open. Empty. His pace quickened. He stepped into the hallway. SV. RK called again. Still nothing. His heartbeat picked up. The doctor had been clear. She wasn't supposed to be moving around this much. He checked his room. Empty. He glanced toward her mother's room. Also empty. Now he walked faster. Mom! RK called as he hurried downstairs. Before he could finish, the dining room came into view. SV was already sitting at the table. Her mother was placing breakfast in front of her. The tightness in RK's chest eased instantly. Before he even realized it, his attention went straight to her shoulder. What are you doing here? RK asked, the concern plain in his voice. The doctor told you to rest. SV looked up at him. For a brief second, she simply stared. The worry on his face was real, completely unguarded, almost instinctive. She was about to answer. None of your. Her eyes shifted. Her mother was watching. Immediately her expression changed. The irritation disappeared. A gentle smile replaced it. She stood carefully. The sudden movement pulled slightly at her injured shoulder. Her balance faltered. RK reached her before she could steady herself. His hand gently closed around her wrist. The contact made every instinct inside SV resist. She wanted to pull away. She hated being touched, especially by him. For a split second, her body almost reacted on its own. Then she saw her mother. She forced the reaction back down and said, a gentle smile appeared on her face. I'm fine, SV said softly, looking directly at him. You worry too much. RK blinked. Then he noticed it. The smile. The voice. The way she was looking at him. It wasn't for him. It was for the woman standing only a few feet away. Without a word, he loosened his grip. He understood immediately. She was pretending. For her mother. Realizing that, RK gently began to withdraw his hand. He didn't want to make her more uncomfortable than she already was. But before he could, SV quietly stopped him. Hidden from her mother's view. Her fingers lightly closed around his hand. She placed it back exactly where it had been. The movement was so small. No one else noticed. She never looked away from him. RK understood. She wasn't asking him to hold her. She was asking him not to break the illusion. A small smile touched RK's face. Oh, RK said gently. I was just worried because the doctor asked you to rest. Still looking at him, SV said. The doctor also said I should walk a little. With support. So that's what I'm doing. She tilted her head slightly. Right, Mom. SV's mother froze. She simply stood there, looking at both of them. For one brief moment, she forgot everything. She forgot the conversation she had shared with RK. She forgot the truth she had learned. She forgot that this was only an act. All she saw was, the sight before her looked exactly like what she had dreamed of ever since their marriage. Her daughter, quietly accepting her husband's care. A wife who looked cherished. A husband who looked as though caring for her came as naturally as breathing. For one brief moment, she forgot that none of it was real. For the first time in a long while, peace settled across her face before she even realized it. A gentle, hopeful peace. SV saw it immediately. She hadn't seen that expression on her mother's face in a very long time. Something tightened quietly inside her chest. She murmured to herself, I can't take this away from her. Not at any cost. She looked at her mother again. Mom! SV called softly. Her mother blinked, as if waking from a dream. Yes. She smiled quickly. Yes. The doctor did tell you that, son. RK nodded respectfully. Then that's fine, RK said quietly as he looked back at SV. But don't overdo it. SV nodded once. I won't. RK slowly guided her back toward the chair. The expression on her face was that of a wife quietly accepting her husband's care. This time, she didn't resist. Not because she wanted his help. Not because she had suddenly accepted him. But because she had just seen how much peace it brought her mother. In a day, that mattered more than her own discomfort.